I have a few mobility exercises that help just really get you going, especially in the morning. So the first one we call the Thoracic Spine Windmill, and I'm going to do it laying on the floor. So you can do this in bed before you even get up. You're going to lay on your side, both arms extended in front, palms together. You could have your head on a pillow. Your legs are bent 90-degree angle at your hip and your knee, and they just stay there. And you could put a cushion or something between your legs to make it more comfortable. So this is working the thoracic spine and just loosening up your shoulder. You bring your hand up around. You're going to move your hand palm facing up as you go around. Extend the arm as far back as possible, trying to bring both shoulder blades back on the ground, stretching out your chest as you move your arm around and then back up over your hip, palm facing down again to meet the other hand. And you just do nice, slow, steady circles. Reach and extend, flatten out your back, getting a nice rotation. The thoracic spine runs from the base of your neck down to the bottom of your rib cage. So this helps really loosen up your shoulder and reduce stiffness in the shoulder, the upper back, avoids issues, helps with posture. Try to do all of these exercises at least 10 times on each side, and up to 20, depending how you're feeling and how much time you have. Okay, so you can continue that 10 times on this side, and then roll over and do at least 10 on the other side. And you can pause the video and I will go on to the next one. Okay, so the next one we're going to lie on our back and we're just going to do knee hugs. So with mobility exercises, they're moving exercises. They're like moving stretches for the body, different than when you stretch and hold. So this, you're just going to take one knee at a time and extend. Hug one knee up to your chest and extend. Just can be nice and slow, extending. Try and keep your back fairly still. We have a natural rounded arch in our lower back. And as our leg extends, that arch comes up. But try to hold the back nice and steady. We're just stretching through the back of our upper leg, through our glutes, and in our lower back. So as you're doing this, you can add some ankle circles. So again, do 10 up to 20 on each side, and as you bring your foot up, give your ankle a little circle. Ankle mobility is also really important. Circle both directions, and then extend, and the other one. So our ankles help us with better balance, and then you can also flex and point. Helps us avoid falls. Good ankle mobility improves our performance when doing activities like squats and deadlifts where we have to bend. Okay, so again, do 10 to 20 each leg. Pause the video. For brevity, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, and we'll go on to the next exercise. So now I want you to remember to do only what's comfortable for you. A lot of these involve the back, and the next one especially. So if you have any back issues, you need to know what's right for you and only do the exercises that are appropriate for your body. So this one is working the lumbar spine now, the lower part of the back, attaches to the pelvic bone. We are going to, so an easiest option for someone is to just do one leg at a time. So it's side to side knees. So you can drop one knee down and then the other, getting a nice rotation in the lower back, lifting one leg up and then the other. And then over to the other side, drop the one leg and drop the other, lift one, lift the other. Okay, so one at a time is a little gentler on your back. But we're going to do both legs, so you can keep the feet on the floor. You can roll your knees to one direction, up and over to the other. Your hands can just be on the floor. Each side, nice and slow, getting just a nice rotation in that lower back to loosen up. I see my little teddy has come to visit. Okay, and then to get more core, if you have a strong core and a good strong back, you can brace your hands on the floor and do the same thing with both legs as they're elevated, bringing your knees to one side, up and over to the other. These are to do very slowly. We're not in a hurry. We're just getting a nice loosening up of all the muscles around your lower back. And this is strengthening your core, working your abs. But you want to protect the back, so we don't want to move too quickly. Okay, again, 10 and up to 20 of those. Okay, so now I'm going to get on my hands and knees. And we're going to rock on all fours. So I think I'll turn this time. So I've got my hands under my shoulders, my knees under my hips, and I'm just moving back and forth. So this is a nice gentle one too. So we're actually moving and loosening up through the hips, the shoulder, and the wrist. So as we move forward, we're stretching our forearm behind the wrist and moving back. Okay, so just rocking back and forth. And to get a better stretch through the lower leg, we can extend one leg out to the side. Put your heel down in the floor, and now same thing. Rock back and forward. And you'll feel a good stretch in that inner thigh of the leg that is extended. Okay, and of course you do the other leg extended, and at least 10 and up to 12, or up to 20. Okay, so make sure you're coming forward enough that you feel a stretch in your lower arm. If this is difficult for you to do because you have sore wrists, you can always get the forearm stretch by moving your hand back like that. Okay, so the next exercise is thread the needle. So I'll show you on both sides again, but on our hands and knees, now we're going to reach one arm under our body as far as you can, and you can slide your hand on the floor, and then you reach up, back, open the chest, okay? So I'll show you, I guess I don't have to turn, I'll do it on this side. So I reach through on my one arm as low as I can get, and then bring it up, and you continue. Okay, so this is stretching through your back and your chest as you open up. Getting nice rotation and movement through your spine. So again, do as many as you can, both sides. And the next exercise is a cat-cow, sometimes called a cat-camel. This is a very gentle exercise for your back, lifting and arching up as high as you can, and then rolling back. Okay, up and down. So as you lift up, you drop your head, you arch your back, you're flattening out your hips, and as you come down, you're bringing your head up, dropping your stomach and lower back, lifting up your hips. Okay. All right. A few more, and you don't have to do all of these every day, but you're certainly going to feel better as you do more exercises. So just sitting with your legs extended in front of you, Torso nice and tall, arms in front. So instead of just doing a stretch and hold, we're just going to come up and down and reach for the opposite toe. Just reach and down. Not too fast. Getting a nice stretch through the whole posterior. So from your lower back, through your glutes, through the back of your hamstrings, your calves. A nice loosening up and stretch for the back of your body. Okay, so you can count those out or just do enough that you feel that you've loosened up. And then we're going to end off with one more for the neck. So we've done head to toe stretches. So just for your neck to loosen it up, just sitting nice and tall, shoulders relaxed, turn your head to look behind one shoulder, and then turn to look behind the other shoulder. Again, so I can actually feel that more when I turn to this side. And again, nice and slow. And another way you can do it is dropping your ear towards your shoulder. Now I like to put my hands behind my back, make sure my shoulders stay down, back and relaxed. And up. So this helps to reduce pain in the neck, your head, your upper back. Loosen and stretch. And another thing you can do is when your head is dropped to one side, just turn to look down at your arm. You get a stretch in just a slightly different spot on the neck there. Turn it back up and over. Other side, drop your ear towards your shoulder and turn your chin so you're looking down at your arm. And bring it up again. Okay, so do a few of those. And whether you do some or all of these stretches in the morning, I can guarantee your body is going to move easier and feel better when you do that. And I hope you feel better already. So thanks for joining me today.